So I know where you're chatting, where you're joining from. If you're here, please say hi so that I know where you're joining from today. You can type so that I know that you're here so I can welcome you. You're welcome. If you're here, just type hello so I know you're here and welcome you especially. You're welcome to my life. Let me know where you're chatting from. Just be typing, just say hi so I know where you're chatting from. You're welcome. Which part of the country you're chatting from. How was the day? If you're there, how was the day? Hey Maria, you're welcome. You're welcome. How are you doing, Maria? How are you doing, Maria? Where are you chatting from? Which part of the country are you chatting from? And how has your day been? Hello, Joy. Chatting from Abuja. Aw, Joy, you're welcome to my live. Vanessa, you're welcome. I see you. Aw, Nano, you're welcome. I see you too. You're okay. How you doing? Okay. Welcome to my live. How is Nigeria today? Amara, I know you're chatting from Abia State. How is Aba today? You're welcome, Vanessa. Hello, sweetie. Where are you chatting from? And how is your weather over there? You're welcome, Lolo Nanu TV. Aw, you're welcome. So where are you chatting from? May I know, and how are you doing over there? Don't just tell me fine, general like that. No. I want to know. I want to have the details. How is the weather? Is it raining or is it too sunny? How is it over there? Yeah, okay. You okay, Amara? That's beautiful. Joy, how are you doing? What part of Nigeria are you chatting from? Joy said Abuja. How's Abuja this morning? Joy girl, how's Abuja this morning? Ah, Nessa, good to have you join the live. And how are you doing today, this afternoon? Did I say this morning? It's definitely not morning over here. So, how are you? I'm okay too, Amara. Are you kidding me, Vanessa? Oh my word, I have a coach. My teacher did not teach me nonsense. You know that funny joke. My teacher teach me nonsense. Oh, I have a very good teacher, really. Vanessa. Yeah, trying to get a hang of it. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. Mwah, mwah. Joy, thank you. Please like the live. Please like the live. If you're here, you need to click on like and like the live, okay? Kindly like the live. Yay. Amara. Yes, my fellow Adamazi. Yes, that's correct. That's correct. That's correct. Yeah, from Izogni Hime. That's correct. That's correct. Oh, it's okay, Venisaya. Okay, it's okay. I understand. I understand. By 4 o'clock, you would naturally still be in the office. I understand. Thank you so much for the time. You're welcome. Nano TV is a bit chilly. Sorry about that. Samachi Favor, hi, you're welcome. I can see you. I can see you. I'm Miguel. How are my soldiers? How are they doing today? And how is your weather? How is your weather? I hope it's not too cold. You can respond actually. I like to know how you're doing. I like to know where you are and how you are doing. And how you're doing. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Nanu, you're welcome. Nora Beauty. Hey, love. You're welcome to the show. Good to have you. It's good to see you. You're welcome. You're welcome. How you doing? Please, which part of the country are you chatting from? I'm particular about that. Where are you joining my live from? Which part of the world, which part of the country are you chatting from? You're welcome. Good evening. Hello, Frank, the first guy to join my live today. The first guy. Hello, Frankie. How you doing? You're welcome to the live. Please like the live. Click on like. You see where to click on like so that you like the live. Please click on like. It's very important you do that. Thank you. Sorry, me and my tripod. I'm trying to steady it. I don't think. So where are you chatting from? Do let me know. And how it is there with you. Hello, Chizam. You're welcome. I see you. Oh my God, the rain here. I'm chatting from Abuja as well. The rain here is a lot. Is a lot. The weather is very cold. Today, if you had wanted to, even go out to run some errands or do some business, the rain would have been something else. Were you able to do what you plan to do today? Frank, you're welcome. Good evening all. So what are we talking about today? Okay, so I welcomed us here to have a chat as an aftermath. Please, I don't want to bite my tongue. Aftermath of the conversation we had the last time. So Frankie, you were not here last time where we introduced the topic infidelity and sexuality. So that's what we treated on Saturday. That was what you treat. No wonder your network. Nani, what's wrong with the network? It's not clear, or what? Or what happened to the network? Please, what's wrong with it? Tell me. It's not clear. I hope it's not hanging, because I prayed a prayer today that nothing will stand in between me and my friends today. Let us, chit chat and have time to gist, And I pray that nothing is going to stand between me and this live stream today. Nani, talk to me. What's wrong with the network? Because over here, I feel it's cool. Please like the live. Only 3 persons have liked the live, and we're about 7 or 9. Please like the live. Click on like. Click on like. I'm trying to see. Click on like so that it will reflect over here. If you do that, please like the live. Please like the live. So yesterday on Saturday we're live talking about a very interesting topic. The focus of that Saturday chat for most of us that are not here, I think it's just is it Rosie that was there on Saturday where we were talking about infidelity, in relationships. Okay, Nano, you keep stopping. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. Nano, where are you chatting from? Sorry, where are you chatting from? Perhaps it's from your end. I don't know. Are you still under the underground? Are you still in the underground train or something? Maybe perhaps that's why. Or have you alighted from the train? No, it's not hanging. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Okay, so on Saturday, let me just do a recap of what we talked about. So I was asking us why, why is it that the society, that's not what we're talking about today. Today is just a follow-up, okay, of what we concluded on. It's just a follow-up because we dwelt more on the guys cheating on women. We had said that why is it that in the society, right, there is this assumed responsibility of the woman to be the nurturer, the caregiver, the one that gives the love, the one that gives the care and attention, the one that maintains the home. Why all of these responsibilities on the woman? And then most especially as regards infidelity, why does the society expect the women folk to tolerate cheating spouses, even, in fact, the funny part of it is that even your family members, your best friends would even tell you to tolerate it. Is pray for your husband, pray for your husband, keep believing, have faith in God that he will change, pray for him to change, try and make it possible try and give the prepare the environment and make sure the environment is peaceful, the atmosphere is peaceful, try and do everything possible to get him to, stay faithful to you. So we were discussing on Saturday, we said that why is it so? Because when a woman cheats, it doesn't take the man anything to end the relationship, to just sever the relationship, because they will not tolerate infidelity. Okay, thank you, Nani. It's okay now, right? Okay, you're still in the train. Oh, thank you for joining the live from the train, Nana. You're welcome. Please click on like the live. So we were saying that we just think is that there's so much expectation on the woman, so much expectation to be the maintenance of the home, to be everything, be the one responsible to give the joy at home, and then tolerate, infidelity, whereas the man would not even hesitate to just, do away with that woman if you're caught cheating. So that's what was our discussion on Saturday, So I had asked the question, I didn't get an answer, but okay, now Frank, that you're here, you're the only guy here, so I'll be calling your name. It's so excited to have you here. So I wanted to ask, would you stay with a cheating partner? Would you stay, the way the woman is asked to stay with the man, tolerate the man, try, understand him, tolerate the cheating habit and all that. So my question is, would you stay with a woman that cheats? Would you stay? Frank, can you tell me? So and then for the ladies here, I see you, Nano, I see you, Amara, Adamazi, yes, I see you, Nora, how you doing? Hope you're still here. Would you, Chizaram, I see you, Ami, FL, I see you, Vanessa. So would you stay with a cheating man? Would you stay with a cheating man? Can you think about, can you think about it? Would you stay with a guy that cheats? Like, if you find out that your spouse is cheating, what would you do? Would you stay, or what would you do? Talk to me, guys. I had said we should come in and say hi. Oh, Rosie, my love, I see you. Yeah, Ifoma, you're welcome. Ifoma, please tell me where you're chatting from. Nora, you didn't tell me where you're chatting from. So now I'm asking you the question. Would you stay with a cheating partner? Would you stay with a cheating partner? So I'm asking everyone on the live. Would you stay with a cheating partner? So Frank says, the truth is that no matter who is involved, cheating in marriage is bad. Yes, we also established that the last time. I think we are reiterating it again. But generally, in fact, when a lady wants to leave, the friends would even ask her, you want to leave because your husband is cheating? Now, I'm not saying that a woman should just cheat immediately they find out that the husband is cheating. No, that's not what I'm saying. So I'm just trying to say that I think it's supposed to be balanced. I think if the woman is expected to stay with a cheating partner and talk about it, because we also said that one of the things that couples should be doing is to talk to one another, to communicate with one another, to discuss, to talk. You understand? Discuss with your spouse when you feel something is going wrong. Sometimes you may not even be right. Maybe the person is not even cheating. Now, this is not just for the guys. This is not just for the ladies now. Even for the guys, maybe your wife is not even, cheating. Maybe she's not. Maybe it's just some feeling of insecurity, and then you maybe talk to your friends about it, and then you allow third partner to enter and then spoil the beautiful relationship that you have. So I feel if you feel insecure at any point in time in your relationship, you're supposed to talk about it. Okay, so Nora, you're saying you will never ever stay. Okay, Rosie, I see you agree with Frank that no matter what, cheating is bad in marriage. Okay. Nora, you're chatting from San Antonio, Texas. Oh, my love. How is Texas? How is Texas this? What is the time over there? Because here, this is 4:21. What is the time over there in Texas? What's the time? That's 6 hours apart, right? So is this the morning? Should I say good morning to you, Nora? Should I say good morning? Okay, so I'm reading. Okay, but Frank, I like your Frank White. I like your position on it. That cheating is wrong in marriage. But what's the answer to the question? Would you stay with a cheating partner? Would you stay with a cheating partner? Okay, so Nora says some men are addicted to it. Most men won't stop after the communication. Yeah. When we say most, it may sound like a generalization. It may sound like a generalization because I'm aware that some men, would appreciate communication, would appreciate that you spoke to them about it and would change. I know so. But so maybe we should say that some men, right? Some men. So I'm still waiting for a response. FL Amara, would you stay with a cheating partner? Would you stay with a cheating partner? So Frank said Oh, so it's a good morning, Nora. Beautiful. Beautiful. So does it mean if rapture wants to take place now? Rapture will first of all take place in Nigeria before rapture takes place in Texas, because we are entering the future before you guys. That's on the lighter note. That's on the lighter note, because of course that's on the lighter note, because but I feel, we enter the day before you. So if today is still morning, that means over there is 26th, right? With us, but we're further ahead. So Frank says, having said that, yeah, of course, because imagine now if God says, okay, Frank, I'm coming to you, sweetie. Imagine if God says that I'm going to bring rapture to the world by 8 a.m. of 30th of August. Rapture is going to happen. So by that 8 a.m., that means Nigeria is already in 8 a.m. So before Texas, you guys come and join us in the 8 a.m. That means we would have gone to heaven. Yeah, that's on the lighter note. Does it ever come across to you like that? Does it ever, do you ever think like that? So Frankie says, having said that, like the saying goes, that it's a man's world. There you go. Like the saying goes, is a man's world. The men, to some extent, being polygamous in nature, tends to cheat more in a relationship. And then that it's not really a man's world. Is it in the scriptures? Is it in the Bible? Is it in the Quran? Where is it stated that is a man's world? I feel that fallacy, bad one, baddest fallacy. Which man's world? How? Where? When? Why? Why do you think it's a man's world, Frankie? Well, of course, some men are polygamous in nature, and then this mentality that I'm the man. I can I can go scot free when I do that. If you're here, please like the live. Thank you for joining. Yes, thank you for joining. So so for the women, I'm also asking us, will you stay with a cheating partner? So only Nora has spoken, and she says that she cannot stay with a cheating partner because, okay, first of all, even if she talks about it, with the guy, communicates with the guy may not still change, so she would not stay with it. But I mean, when you cheat, we said it on Saturday, when you cheat, it will take a lot. It would take a lot to convince your partner, as in to gain back the trust. If you get caught, one of our participants last time on Saturday said the rule of the game is never get caught, because if you get caught, it will take a lot for you to bring back trust in your relationship. So another person countered it and said, Rosie countered it and said, no, don't even get caught at all. It's not even right for you to get. It's not even don't even get caught. She said, don't even do it. Don't even cheat. Don't even cheat. Talk more of worrying about getting caught. Because boils down to the same thing. If you get caught, it will take a lot to bring back that trust and that love. Even if the lady decides to still stay on in the relationship, her mind may just be, in fact, it may even, that action of yours may even start giving her, funny ideas, putting funny ideas in her head that she should retaliate, she should do this, get back at you. And then you see that lack of trust is there, and there's nothing beautiful, that you would even enjoy. To just take the grace of God to bring all those, all the beautiful memories back, all the, good feelings together back. Going on, while moving on, so I'll be asking the ladies, Most of us have not responded to the question. What you think, in what you would do if you have a cheating partner. Would you stay? Ijomanta, isn't Ijomanta? Say, hi, how are you? Ijomanta, where are you chatting from? And I know where you're chatting from. And how is the weather there? The weather, this is August. This is August. I think the rain will soon. Oh, the rain is serious this August. It's usually from, I think, from September or so that it gets. Or is it September or October that even, I think September that it starts to round up, right? Yeah. So would you rather stay in a relationship where when you found out that your partner has cheated? Will the love that you have for him or her make you to stay? It's not just for the guys, now for the ladies. Nora said no, I wouldn't stay. So what I want to talk about today, the increase of infidelity for the married woman, like, is on the increase. Before now, it wasn't so. It wasn't so. Like, it wasn't so. It was an abomination. It is still an abomination, but it was unheard of. It was unheard of to say that you found even if you're not married, to even hear that a woman, cheats, or a woman cheated, or a woman cheats, like present continuous. It was even something that is alien to us, It's alien. It wasn't rampant the way it is now. What do you think? What do you even think is the cause? What do you think is the cause? Why the rise? Does it mean we don't care anymore? Like, as in nobody cares anymore? Why do you think? Talk to me now. If you're here, you're listening to me, talk to me. Why do you think it's on the increase for the woman side? So we have, really dealt on that aspect of infidelity and sexuality on Saturday. So, but now I want us to talk about, why is it on the increase? Is there anything responsible for it? Is there anything responsible for infidelity, on the woman's women's aspect now? Why is it on the increase? You hear the news everywhere that this woman was caught here, this man is trying to dissolve his marriage because he caught his wife cheating and all that. Why is really on the increase now? It's really on the increase now. Rosie, you said men now see it as their right. Okay, men now see it as their right to do that. Yes, I remember even last time, even on Saturday when we were discussing, I remember one of the participants in the live stream said it's a man's right. If I needed to see, the way he said it's opinionated anyway. We encouraged, everybody to say your mind, without feeling like, what will people say or something. Just say your mind. Let's even hear. And it was a man that said that. So I wanted to hear, from a position of being a man, what he thinks about it. And he actually said that if he decides to stay with a woman, the woman should not come and do like it's her right. That is a privilege, that the woman should understand it as a privilege. That's what the guy said on Saturday. He said if he decides to stay with his partner, just as in without cheating, that it is a privilege. Can you beat that? So yeah, Rosie, some men really think that some men really see it as their right to do that now. Rosie said also to an extent is high expectation on the man's side. Okay, what the man expects from the woman, right? Is the expectation is quite on the increase. Can you throw more light to that? Can you explain more what you mean by high expectation on the man's side? Can you explain more? If you're on the live, please like the live, subscribe to this channel. Please, if you haven't subscribed, Nora, Izine, I don't know if you guys have subscribed to my channel. Please do so. Frank, I don't know if you've subscribed. Please do so. I will chat along. So Frank says, my realistic opinion about your question is that no matter what happens in a relationship, so long it does not involve battering, does not involve battering as in physical assault, I can stay in the relationship. Okay, beautiful. That's another angle to it. So if you're joining us, you're welcome. You're welcome to my live. You're welcome. I can see 9 persons here. You're welcome. Please, if you join, kindly like the live. Tell us where you're chatting from. Not everybody has told me. Frank, I don't think you have told me where you're chatting from, or you've told us where you're chatting from. Please tell me if you just joined the live, kindly tell me where you're chatting from and how the weather is there. Here, I'm chatting from Abuja, and here it's been raining, like it's been raining. Come, how do you guys dry your clothes now? How do you guys dry your clothes? Like sunlight drying, not for the washing machine. Yeah, your washing machine would wash and dry, yes, but you still need to hang it outside for that direct sunlight, right? How are you guys coping? What does anybody have idea? Like this time around, if you wash and dry and take it outside, you bring it back, take it outside, you bring it back, because the rain has been non-stop. Any idea how to cope? Because if you dare to wear a cloth that is not very dry and go outside, my goodness, just try and smell yourself. You'll be thinking as though the clothes in itself is still dirty, as though you're wearing a dirty clothes, whereas you have washed it, but because the rain that God blessed us with has refused for it to dry. So yeah, Frankie said as long as battering is not involved as physical assault, that you stay in the relationship. Yeah, it takes a lot of love, to be able to do that. Yes, it takes a lot of love, a lot of tolerance, a lot of patience to be able to, stay with a cheating partner. And of course, it also boils down to what I said on Saturday, that is a decision. I had said that is a decision. You decide. If you decide to even cheat, you decide, you can't even say, I don't know what happened to me, I don't know what came over me. You knew what came over you. You had the choice, you had the options, and then you decided to go ahead and cheat. So the same way, it will also take a decision from your partner to want to stay with you after you've been caught. So Rosie Darling says, what I mean is, okay, you're trying to explain, more what you had said earlier on the high expectation. So Rosie said, what I mean is, when he was dating her, she was all he wanted. Bangam, bangam. She was all he wanted. But you see, when they get married and the kids start coming, a lot changes. And some men's best response to this is looking outside. Yes, it happens. I don't know why. It's not supposed to be so, because that's true. When you were dating her, she was all that you ever wanted, everything that you wanted. Yes. He said it was all that you yes. Relationships, when you're dating, the woman is all that you ever wanted. Like you're really, you're very cool with her. You find her attractive and beautiful, awesome. But if you now get married to her and the kids start coming, it's a different story. Like, and some men, the best, because she may not be able to give you the all of the attention she was giving you as a then. When she gets pregnant, it's a whole lot. I did mention on Saturday, guys, you don't know what women go through when they are pregnant. Jesus is Lord. The hormones change. The tolerance, drops and all that. So you would have to be very, very patient. And even if, so those things that she used to do before, when you guys were dating or when the kids hadn't started coming, those things that she was doing before, if she peradventure, drops any of those exciting things. You talk about it with her, and then you also try to understand. Don't, not that immediately you want to jump outside, because like Rosie rightly said, most men, their best response to it is just to look outside, and I think it's wrong. So Frankie, Francis, I think I think everyone is equal. I think everyone is equal in relationship. I think everyone is equal in relationship when it comes to marriage. Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you. Everyone is equal in relationship. Yeah. So Rosie is asking Frank, will men take that, Frank? So Rosie is asking Frank, will men take that? Okay. So let's see what Frank's going to say. Every other person that's on the live, you were not talking. You're not talking. If you've not told me where you're chatting from, please do tell me where you're chatting from, okay? And also ensure to like the live. Thank you very much. And hey, someone just came in. Someone just came in. Ife, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for joining the live. You had joined earlier, but you didn't say something. So today is the first time you're saying something. So I'll give you a gunshot. Whoop, 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 whoop. Gunshot that you're chatting today. And I'm so excited to have you here, sir. Okay, so let me see what you say. Sir, please tell me where you're chatting from. Tell us where you're chatting from and how the weather is there. So today, basically, we're, chit-chatting, doing some catch-up. Maybe nobody has even called you for a long while to ask you, how are you doing? So, like, really, I'm asking us, everyone on the line, how are you doing? How is the state with you? What did you buy a mudu of Gary last? What did you buy a moody of Gary last? That's in between our conversation with who can stay with a cheating partner. That's what we're talking about today. Who can stay with a cheating partner? So in between the conversation, tell me how you're doing. Like, how are you? When last did someone ask you genuinely how you are? That's what I'm doing now. I'm genuinely trying to find out how you are doing. Tell me about it. They said not, is it a problem now? The situation here in Nigeria is a problem. Oh. So I wanted to say the problem shared is a problem half solved. But man, the thing is as in the thing is biting everybody. The rich are complaining, poor are complaining, everybody is complaining. And guess what? I had thought that the end SARS, not end SARS, I had thought that the end bad governance protest, the nationwide end bad governance protest, I had thought that it would change something. It would change something in the economy of the country, Nigeria, being specific now, because everyone here is not in Nigeria, of course. So I had thought that the end bad governance protest nationwide would change something, like would make government to relax on most of their policies that have thrown us into this kind of critical condition that the country is in now. So after the protest, what did we even achieve with the protest? What exactly did we achieve with the protest? I mean, so okay, Faye, you're welcome. Tell me where you're chatting from and how is it with you? So you said once kids come in, complacency sets in. Not good. Yeah, it's not good. Now, is it on whose part now, sir? Is it on the women or on the woman's part or on the man's part now? Who is responsible for this? Who do you think is responsible for this? You're chatting from Abuja. How is Abuja? Did it rain? It has been raining from my end from morning till now. And I had prayed a prayer warning the weather not to try me. Because today's life, I have to enjoy it and you have to enjoy it. I invited you here to chat with you and also to enjoy yourself. And I needed that to happen. So God has answered my prayer because the network has respected himself. It's not misbehaving. The rain is there doing its thing. And we are here doing our thing. And it's not disrupted in any way. Of course, God blessed us with rain and we're happy. about the blessings of God. So you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so the complacency that sets in after the kids come. So I'd like to know who is responsible. Who's responsible for that? Is it the guy? Is it the man or the woman? Like, what's really happening? Okay, so Frankie said, yes, they should. Okay, Frank is responding to Rosie, right? Yeah. Where Rosie said, Frank, would men take that? Frank now is responding, say, yes, they should. What is good? What is good for the goose is good for the gander. Okay, so supposedly so, right? Supposedly so. Okay, so Ogaife said chatting from Abuja. Yeah, thank you for chatting. Thank you for joining the live. And please, how is the weather there and how are you doing? So you said, okay, as a response to the other question, to the other statement you made, you said both sides, but the women have a lot on their plates because of the kids and a whole lot of responsibilities, a whole lot that we may not even be able to begin to mention here. A whole lot. There's a whole lot of things happening on the woman's side because she has to cook, right? She has to take care of the kids. She has to wake up in the night. You know, I know some men, come on, I give it to you guys. Some men are very, very helpful when the kids start coming. Some men, like, they are so helpful, they're even better than our fathers. Some of our fathers those days, some of our fathers those days, they don't even show, care. Some men these days, some men are trying, to be very helpful during pregnancy, but not all men. So they help around the house and everything. Yeah. So Mr. Faye says both sides are responsible, but the women, they have a lot on their plate because of the kids and a whole lot of responsibilities. Like, should we begin to mention them? You need to cook. If you don't have a maid, of course, you need to wash the dishes and do all of that. But you know that the man can also help around the house. If the lady is cooking, the man can wash the plate. I know that, as I say it now, most men will say, even the people that are not on the live right now, the people that are going to that will see the live, the recording, of course, and go through it and want to comment. I know that you will think, what did she just say, if you're from this part of the world? But come on, overseas there, hardly you see a help, right? In most homes is the father, the mother, and the children. So the children, they have a part to play. They have their own part to play. The mother, even the men cook. Like, the men know how to cook abroad, because if you're waiting for wifey to go to work with you, unless she's not going to work, or if she goes to work with you, come back, then she must always have to cook. It's over here in Africa that we do that. I'm the man of the house. My own is to bring food, bring money, provide food, bring money, provide food for the house. Then the woman is the responsibility to cook and all that, which we saw while growing up, but now our mothers, our women are not just doing one stream of having one stream of income. You find that they multitask. They do a lot of things which zaps their energy. So when they get back home, you should help out in the house chores. You should help. It's lovely when you see a man taking care of his kids. Like, there was a time, was it yesterday? Was it yesterday that I was doing a early morning road walk, and I saw this man with his two boys. If you see their kids, the same uniform, different sizes. Him, the guy, and the two small boys, and when they were doing a road walk, it was so exciting. So as I just passed, in my mind, I was like, at least the wife can sleep and rest. That was just what's in my mind. She can sleep well. Maybe she's not even out on the road with them. It's lovely. That sight was very beautiful, or you see the man doing school runs. Lovely. The sight is beautiful to behold. Like, take the stress, a little part of the stress of the woman, be loving. take the stress away from that's for the guys that have, you know, younger children. And if your kids are grown, of course, they still have chores to do with the house. You help out, help wifey out, okay? Don't know how to cook, even tell her to teach her to cook so that one day you can surprise her with lunch in bed, not just breakfast in bed. Okay, so yeah, it's a whole lot of responsibilities, Mr. Faye said. So Mr. Frank said, if a man fancy cheating on his wife, he should be ready to accept it from his wife too. By Rosie, yes. That is so true. In fact, I'm liking it that a man is sounding like that. I'm liking it. I'm enjoying it, you know, that a man is sounding like this, because he goes ahead to say that, you know, it's supposed to be condemned. So if a man is comfortable with cheating, then that man should be able to accept it as well from the wife. But you find out that it's not so these days. Find out that it's not so. The woman is expected to tolerate it, but the man, not all the men, just few men, right? Few men, they will not hesitate to quickly do away with the woman that cheats. Mr. Faye, you're welcome again. Before you joined, I was asking a question that would you stay with a cheating partner? I'm sure your wife is not on the live, so you can be honest. You can be honest. Tell me your position. I won't tell her. I don't even know her. So, would you stay with a cheating partner, with a cheating wifey? Would you stay, or would you say, personally? Now, I'm not asking what you think should be. I'm asking you, sir. Would you stay with a cheating partner? Rosie, you didn't tell me if you can stay with a cheating partner. I think it's only Nora that responded that she would. She said never. She would never ever stay with a cheating partner. But I don't think, Rosie, you responded to that. So would you stay, and then why? Your answer. If you say yes, why? If you say no, why? So yeah, Frank, yeah, true. If a man fancy cheating on his wife, he should be ready to accept it from his wife too, Rosie. That's true. So Rosie said, men of this our region, helping out with house chores. Is it what you meant? Is it helping out with house chores, or what? What from which angle are you coming from? Is it helping out with house chores, or, you know, helping out with the kids, or what exactly? Okay, my sweetheart Rosie said, I cannot stay with a cheating partner. I don't even have that energy. It's zapping, right? I can never look at the person the same way, especially when I know I am doing my part. Yes. Okay, that's thank you for being very honest. Thank you for, you know, telling. So I mean, how would you even, if the next time he says I love you, would you even believe? Like, how would you even believe? It's a whole lot. Before you even bring back that trust again, it's to take a lot. To take a lot to bring back that trust in that relationship. It's take a lot. It will take a lot, you know. To take a whole lot. Yeah. So if you're here on the live, thank you for joining. Please like the live and keep the comments coming, rolling in. And if you've not subscribed to our channel, Country Girl TV, right there, just click on the subscription button, and also turn on your notification button so that you would be the first to know when we post something new. Okay, please be the first, so that you can be the first to do that. So please kindly subscribe to this channel, like the live, and keep the interaction coming in. So we're still with Rosie, and if you're here, please let the chats keep coming. Don't be quiet. Don't go quiet on your girl now. Don't go quiet on your girl, okay? Keep the chats coming in. Would you stay with a cheating partner? Would you stay with a cheating partner, and why? You know, I still remember what Frankie said. Frank said yes, he can stay with a cheating partner. And I think Nora said no. Nora, are you still here? Did you tell us why you can't stay with a cheating partner? Nora, I don't think you said that. I didn't capture that. Can you tell me why? If you're here, can you tell me why you cannot stay with a cheating partner? So Rosie continuing said, as far as that trust is broken, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing. It takes a lot. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Don't even cheat and start asking for forgiveness. Don't do it. Don't do it. It takes a lot. It takes a lot, you know. Don't do it. It will cost you a lot. So Rosie said, as far as that trust is broken, there's no point staying again, because it will be like we are just housemates. Yeah. 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 So Rosie said, I was responding to Frank, who said, okay, Rosie, okay, when you said men are men these days, okay, you responded to Frank, okay. When Frank said, responding to Frank, who said the man should be ready to accept a cheating wife if they fancy cheating. Okay, I was asking if he meant our men in this region, in this part of the world, or everywhere in this planet Earth. So Frankie, you saw Rosie's reaction. Hey, are you serious? I see what Missy Face. Okay, so Frank said, Rosie, will you go into another relationship after leaving? Okay, please talk to us. Will you go into another relationship after leaving? After leaving because of because your partner cheated. So Mr. Face said, not gonna happen. Things will never be the same again. Oh my God. So you wouldn't stay with a cheating partner, right? It will not be the same again. It would not be the same again. So, okay, so you're from that school of thought with Rosie that it's not. Venice, are you still here? Venice, are you still here? Hi, Oz. Hi, Oz. Hi, Oz. Let's know that you're here. Nora, hi, Oz. Joy, hi, Oz. Ijoma is Ezine Jomanta, hi, Oz. Amara, FL, hi, Oz. Okay. So Missy Faye says it's not gonna happen. There will never be this will never be the same again. Okay, but Missy Faye, what if she begs and apologizes, rolls on the floor, beg you for forgiveness, reminds you the love that you share? What if she does all that? Are you certain that of a truth you will never stay? Like, are you certain? Are you certain that this is it? Are you saying there's no second chance whatsoever? There's not gonna be any second chance? Nothing. She will just, that's the end of the relationship. Is that what you're saying? Is that the last card? No provision for forgiveness from your own part? No provision for forgiveness at all? So Rosie said, Frank, it depends on the situation surrounding my leaving the relationship. I will really weigh a lot before considering going into another or not. Okay, really weigh a lot before considering. Okay, yeah. So okay, so that's Rosie's response to you, Frank, and then to all of us, that she'll consider a lot, because that relationship that you won't even want to go to, what's the guarantee that the person would also not cheat on you? To leave the first relationship to go to another one, what's the guarantee that the person wouldn't cheat? This is not just for the man, I'm also talking about the woman. What's the guarantee, really? But as much as possible, there's a place for forgiveness, and forgiveness is sweet, though. It's actually sweet if you are the one giving the forgiveness, because to an extent your partner would try everything possible not to do that again, right? If she loves you, if she loves you, she will try everything possible. Nora, yes, you're welcome. Thank you for staying. Okay, I wanted to be sure that you're still here. But Nora, why did you say that you will not, you will not stay? You didn't give us reason why you stayed, why you said that you were not going to stay with a cheating partner. So, Mr. Faye, I was asking, what if she asks for forgiveness and she's truly broken? You can feel it, you can see that she's really, really sorry. You can see, she asks for forgiveness, her behavior, everything, the words of her mouth shows that she's really, really sorry. Would you ever consider forgiveness? Would you ever consider it? Or is it a closed chapter 100%? Or would you consider it at all? Would you consider it at all? Nora, you're welcome again. Because a cheat will always remain a cheat. Okay, so that's why you would never forgive. So, are you going to go into another relationship, Nora? Are you going to go into another relationship if you leave if you leave that relationship? If you go into another one, how sure are you that the person will not cheat again? Or are you just going to stay on your own and not have a relationship? Or just, stay on your own? No marriage, nothing. Just rather be be myself. Okay. So, Mr. Faye, what is a stand for, forgiveness? What if she's truly broken? What if she begs and cries and asks for forgiveness? Would you accept to forgive her? Remember that we also pray to God, and when we pray to God, we expect God to hear our prayers and then forgive us of our sins. And God created us in his own image, and he preaches forgiveness to us. I think we can also borrow, from that. I said this thing to somebody and the person told me I'm not Jesus Christ. Let us leave forgiveness for Jesus Christ. But actually, we're supposed to forgive one another, right? Yeah, we're expected to forgive one another. Okay, so let's hear from you. Would you, if your partner apologizes, would you stay? And then to Rosie, I would ask you again the same question I'm asking Mr. Ife, that if your partner begs, not like sarcastic about it, begs and really, really begs and asks you for forgiveness, would you not forgive? Would you say no, that is fine? Or are you going to give 2 chances in the relationship? After the first one, the last one? Or are you going to give 3 chances? After the first one, then the second one? Going. Then the third slap, you said no, is enough. The third lap, you just say is enough. I'm not forgiving anymore. So, how many times will you forgive? Would you even forgive at all? If yes, how many times are you going to forgive before you now call it quit, as in final answer? I'm done. Like, I'm done. Like, how many times are you going to forgive? How many times do you think you should forgive? Should we even forgive at all? Should we forgive at all? Is there a place for forgiveness? There's a place for forgiveness, right? But was it not Apostle Paul that said, should we continue in sin so that grace may abound? Because the grace of God that has been given to us, then you say, let me commit this sin. I'll ask God for forgiveness. I know he will forgive me. Then you ask for forgiveness and you receive forgiveness. You go back to that sin again and say, I know that after it, God will forgive me. That is thinking that because grace will abound, you now continue. So Apostle Paul asked that question in the scriptures and he also replied, no, God forbid, right? So, Lolo, Nano, where have you been? Where have you been? I've not seen you. Is it the train? Is it still the network because of the train? Or have you alighted from the underground train? Are you still inside the train? Nano, I don't think you were here when I was asking where you chatting from. You didn't respond. Nora responded, I think. Yeah, Rosie, you didn't tell me where you're chatting from. Oh, I need to know where you're chatting from, Rosie. Mr. Faye responded that he's chatting from Abuja. Frank said Abuja. Joy said Abuja. Nora said Texas. And Lolo Nanos, where are you chatting from? Shinano darling, where are you chatting from? Where are you chatting us from? Let us know. And how is the weather there? How is it with you? Okay, so Mr. Ife said women are so precious and sacred to us men. I like it. I like it. Women are so precious and sacred to us men. Your wife is your pride as a man. You lose that, you've lost everything. Yeah. Okay, so this statement is awesome. This statement is lovely, it's awesome. Is it in response to my question? If she forgives, would you if she apologizes, would you forgive her? Is that the response, or are you responding to the fact that it's wrong for a man to cheat? Because women are, priceless. They are joy, the man's pride. Like you rightfully said, that's beautiful. I mean, that's a whole lot. That's a whole lot. That can even make my day. That's a whole lot. So, is that what you're responding to? Are you responding to that, or are you responding to the question, would you forgive? Would you forgive if she truly asks for forgiveness? If she begs for forgiveness, would you forgive? So Nana says as long as there is no domestic abuse, why won't I forgive the man? Yes, Frank said this as well, that he will comfortably stay in a relationship. Not comfortably now, remove that comfort. He would stay with a cheating partner as long as there's no physical abuse. Yeah. What of emotional abuse? What of verbal abuse? Let me even ask that question. Yes, can you talk to me? What of verbal abuse? What if the man abuses you verbally but does not hit you? Can you stay with such a man? For the woman now, can you stay with a man that abuses you verbally? So the question is for everyone, here on the live. Can you stay with a man that abuses you verbally? Frankie, Isaife, as men, can you stay with a woman that abuses you verbally? Verbal abuse. Can you tolerate that? Can you tolerate that? Okay, because you said Nano said as long as there's no domestic abuse, why won't I forgive the man? Beautiful. But what about verbal abuse? Would you forgive? Would you stay with the man? Okay, so Nano, yes, train, but I'm okay now. Okay, you're still in the train. Okay, the network is beautiful now. Yeah. So wait, okay, yeah, you responded. United Kingdom, London to be precise. And how is London? This is summer. We're still in summer, right? Or is it spring? Is it summer or spring there? What do we even have now in London? How is the weather? Are you all kitted up? Are you cold? Or are you wearing something light? Are you enjoying the weather over there? So Nara said, Lolo, I need a response. Nano, I need a response. Okay. So Nora says, oh yes, I will go into another relationship. There are still good men out there with fear of God in them. Yeah, there are still good men with fear of God in them. That's true. That's true. We cannot say every man cheats or every man is a devil. No, there are lovely, lovely, lovely men. I've got brothers and they're so cute. They're so good. Oh dear. Yeah, so there are men that have the fear of God in them. Yes, that's correct. That's correct. That's correct. So how are you? How are you doing? How are you currently? How is the business? How is inflation in your country? How is it? Nora, are prices of things skyrocketing like here in Nigeria? No, I don't know. I believe you still have relatives here in Nigeria. Are they telling you what's going on? Are they telling you what's going on there? There's nothing 100 naira again. There's nothing. Not what can you buy with 100 naira? 50 naira, nothing, nothing. Like everything has the price of everything. The inflation is at its peak. I think this is the worst time that we've ever. This is the worst inflation we've ever experienced so far in Nigeria. Is that same there in Texas, or is still the normal? Is still the normals? And Nano, how is the weather? How you doing? How is there inflation in the UK? How are prices of things? Is it the normal? Is it the usual? Is it or is there a new normal? Is there anything? So Frank says okay, so Nora, yes, Nora, absolutely. There are still good men that have fear of God in them. Fear of God in them, right? Yes. So Frank says, like I said earlier, so long there's no physical abuse, I can stay. What about verbal abuse? Like the woman is abusing you with words of mouth. You're a useless man. Look at you. You're useless. You don't have anything. You're poor. Can't you buy this? And I want you to buy this. Why are you buying this? Why are you trying to tell me to cut down, or try to be judicious in my spending and all that, or tells you, can't you see where your mates are? What are you doing? Why are you still where you are, running around circles? She abuses you like that, you stay. Okay, so Nanu says weather not good really. We didn't enjoy the summer at all. Are you serious? Oh, Nanu, you didn't enjoy the summer. Oh dear. We enjoyed the summer at all, but all the same, we can't complain. I like that attitude. Yeah, I like that attitude. So Nanu, would you stay with a man that abuses you verbally? Verbal. So Frank says, at Nora, what if the second man falls into the same temptation? What would you do? You will leave too? Nora girl, are you seeing the question Frankie is asking? Says, what if the second man falls into same temptation of cheating? Temptation of cheating. What if? So would you? What will you do? Will you leave too? Nora, the question is for you. So Nano says it's everywhere. Says really, and we thought it's only in Nigeria. So what's responsible for it then? Because we were thinking that is the fuel price, the increase in fuel price that is causing the inflation. Not just that too, but this person will tell you that we couldn't move from here to here to go, and we couldn't transport our goods, back to the market or wherever, so it's causing inflation, or because the fuel price is more, it's expensive, you buy it at more expensive rates, so transportation is affecting transportation. Because sometimes one would think, what is even the relationship between fuel price and cost of things in the market? You find even when you go to some shops to purchase some food stuff that has nothing to do with anything concerning fuel, the person will tell you that fuel is on the increase, so that's why I had to change the price of my goods. So really, what's causing the general inflation everywhere? What's causing it? So Nora says abuse is not only about cheating. Cheating leads to emotional abuse, and you can die from that. Yeah, one can die from that, right? Your mental health, your peace of mind, your emotions. Yeah, Nora. So Nora says, at Frank, I pray the second man will not. Okay, so you will not be able to know, when you're entering a relationship, you will not be able to know what the person will be up to. You just pray I hope in God that the marriage will last. That the marriage will last. Well, Nano says, that's the inflation, right? Is something else. Something else. So Frankie says, that's what I said. Verbal abuse cannot make me quit my relationship. Okay. Okay, so yeah. All right. So that's what you said. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So Nan says devil is cursing it for Kai, this devil is really been given too much accolade. Like as if he has power to cause everything that is bad. See small devil. See small devil, oh. Devil that was defeated and kept under our feet. Is really proving stubborn, strong-headed, Abby. So I want to thank everybody on the live for coming. Please like the live. If you haven't done so, please don't do waka pass. Don't just breathe in and breathe out. No, please like the live, drop your comments, and tell us where you're chatting from and how you are. Like really, really, how are you? To some extent, some people may think that this one, that I don't have money. People that are poor may be thinking I don't have money. If I was rich, if I had money. Even the rich people is even still biting them. It's just the grace of God. It's still biting them. The standard of living has dropped. Will have to drop. The children's school fees is expensive. It's on the increase. This September, schools may increase their school fees. And how far? If you are paying so much to put your kids in an expensive school, that means, man, it's just the grace of God. So we all have to do a collective prayer. That it just has to stop. It just has to stop. It just has to stop for our peace of mind, for our happiness. It's really God that it's really God that has the final answer, that has the final say. Yeah. Okay, so now, okay, David discusses. So Frankie said, Nora, what if he does? That's even after your prayer that the second man, should not cheat on you. What if he does? What if he still does? So Frank is asking, are you going to still leave? Or are you going to say, because I left the first one and the second one is doing the same thing? Okay, let me not leave. Let me just stay. Are you going to stay, Nora, darling? Are you going to downstairs and say, let it not be as if I'm leaving relationships, or let me just manage this one. Are you going to manage? That's peradventure if the second person cheats. That means peradventure if God does not answer your prayer, that the second person should not cheat. So if God doesn't answer that prayer, are you going to leave again? That's what Frank is trying to ask. So Nora says, okay, response to the inflation is the same. Everything is the same. Everything is going very high, and the only difference is that we have opportunities here in the States. You guys have opportunity. You people are finished collecting all our men and women, all our girls and boys in the name of Japa. You people are finished collecting all of them in the name of Japa. Come on. Everybody, I mean, if you go to the airport, the international airport, there is no space. Even the flight ticket that is on the increase, people are still affording it. Where are they seeing this money? Where are they seeing this money to Japa with? I'm telling you. That is true, Nora. You guys have better opportunities in the States. Yeah. So that's why everybody is on the Japa syndrome. Everybody is on the Japa syndrome. Yeah. So Nana says, but something will definitely bring that verbal abuse, which we can avoid. Okay, something like what? No person will get bad mouth. Some people don't even need you to provoke them before they start abusing you. But that's in a rare instance, right? Yeah, but sometimes Something, something sometimes brings it. Something like what, can even cause it. Can even cause it, which we can avoid. Yeah. Okay, so Nano is saying, Nano is responding, saying, such individual will have to endure the two person. Okay, is it for a lady that wants to leave a first relationship because of cheating, and that wants to go into a second relationship, and then if the second person now cheats on her, would she have to go? Is that what you're responding? Is that what you're responding to? Is that what you're responding to? So Frankie says, my thoughts though, the best way about this whole thing is to forgive and move ahead. And then when we forgive, we want to believe that the person will not take the forgiveness for granted, because it could be a one-off, you know, it could be a one-off. It may not just keep receiving the forgiveness. You just want to take advantage. I know if I cheat on my partner, you forgive, and then you find some people, especially men. Sorry that I'm doing another generalization, especially men. When you know that your wife does not believe in divorce, some men will just continue to cheat because they know that the wife will not because they know that the wife will not leave. Some men are like that. Some men are like that. So Frank says that the best thing sometimes is to move on. Yeah, that's true. So we have 3 minutes to end the live. 3 minutes. So we're going to stop at the next 3 minutes, or fewer than 3 minutes. In 2 minutes time, we're going to end the live in 2 minutes time. And I like to thank everyone. If you still have a comment to drop, okay, Frank is come. Nano, why are you saying yippee? Is it because we're about to end the live? How dare you? You that came late. You came initially, then your train did you hula baloo. You left. You did not enjoy all of the things that we were discussing at the time that you were not here. Now that we say we're about to end the live, instead of you to cry and say, no, let us continue, you're doing yippee. How very dare you? Now, what are you yipping about? Are you still in the train? Where this place you're going to? Where are you going to? London Bridge. Where are you traveling to? That you Nano, why are you doing yippee? Okay. Such individual would. Uh, so why is it hanging? Is it because I said we're about to end the life? It's like the internet doesn't want us to end. I think it's also hanging from it's hanging from here now. Why? Oh no, don't do this to me. It's like it's hanging from here. Okay, I am back. Please tell me you can see me. I'm back. Tell me you can see me. Tell me you can see me. What about rounding up though? What about rounding up? What about rounding? Can you see me? Can you imagine this network that does not have respect? I mean, I prayed a prayer. I said this network should not stop today. Because of the rain, because it's really been raining. Please, can you see me? Let me see if someone is saying something. Can you see me? Yeah. Frankie said I'm here. Can you see me? Can you say something? Because I know it was reconnecting. If I saw it on my screen that it was reconnecting. Um. Okay. So Frank said, my thoughts though, the best way about this whole thing is to forgive and move ahead. And Nano, you're laughing, Abby. You're laughing. In fact, I hold you responsible for the little network glitch that we just experienced. I hold you responsible, Nano. it's you. It's you that started rejoicing when I said I was going to end the live. So Frankie said, ask yourself, does God forgive you one off? Does God forgive you? Does God forgive you one off? Nano, you're still excited, Abby? So now I said, Frank, you be rich. Oh my goodness. No, don't worry. The second guy will not cheat on you. He was just trying to, he said, he said, I'm being real, right? Okay. Nora just being real. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. It was um it was quite and it was quite an interesting show. Thank you so much for joining the live. I want to appreciate everyone of you that joined. I want to thank Nora that joined us from Texas. I want to thank Nano that joined us even when she's busy. She's still, traveling in the train, and she joined us. Thank you, Nano, joining us from the UK, from London. Thank you, Frank. You've been up and doing, engaging every one of us. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Thank you, joining us from Abuja. Thank you, Mr. Ife. It was so beautiful having you joining us from Abuja. It was so nice to have you. Thank you, Rosie, my darling. Didn't tell me where you're joining us from, but it was lovely having you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Nanu says thank you for engaging us today. I'm so happy that I did. And if you enjoyed yourself, I thank you for enjoying yourself. All right. It was so good to be here to discuss. I'm really excited about it. I thank you for being here with me. Rosie, my darling, I thank you. You've been a support system, very strong support system. My teacher did not teach me nonsense. You can see that you coached me well. It was for you that I could be here. It was because of you, because of your coaching. Go live, go live, go live, and I'll be giving you 100 reasons why I don't think I can do anything online. Rosie, who had been like, go live, go live, I'll just be asking, what if people don't join? I keep asking Rosie, what if people don't join? What if people don't join? Rosie said, don't let that bother you. Go live, people will join, don't worry, and all that. And I'll just be, dragging my feet and all that. And I'm here finally. It was lovely, and it's been awesome. I started first coming live on Saturday, where we discussed infidelity and sexuality, and then today is like a follow-up of what we discussed on Saturday, and then we also mixed few other stuff together. And I'm happy that you are here with me, and I enjoyed myself. You made it real. You made it real. Mr. Ife, thank you so much. You made it real. Frankie, Nano, Rosie, Joy, girl, Ezine, you disappeared. You greeted us and disappeared. Like to have you again on the live. Chizaram, you also greeted and disappeared. Like to, would like to have you again on the live. Thank you so much, Nora. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you so much. So we're about to end the live now. Thank you all. Hope we do it again. We'll sure do it again. I'll let you know. We'll sure do it again. Thank you. We'll do it again. Yeah, we'll do it again. Nora, thank you so much. I hope we'll do this again very, very soon. I'll come knocking your door. Yes, I'm about to go live, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be lovely. Thank you so much. And please, like I said earlier, like the live, subscribe to this channel if you have not subscribed to Console Girl TV, and then turn on your notification. It's very important that you do that so that you'll be the first to know when we put up a new video, and when we go live and maybe you don't get the invite from me, you still see it. YouTube algorithm will pop it up on your screen, and then you know that we're live, and then you always join us. So please turn on your notification button. Okay, thank you so much, and have a beautiful day. Have a lovely day. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I love you so much. Lots of love from me. Okay, bye. Bye.